I'd like to invite you all to take a deep breath in when I get to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, breathe in and out. Now repeat after me. I am loved and I love myself.
I'm loved and I love myself.
Beautiful. How does that feel? Just wait up. Panache, are we ready with our music? Yeah. It's so beautiful to be here today with you all. With Hivos, People Unlimited. When I first got the request to share love with you today, I asked, what is the brief? What are we gathering about? And I think what it all comes down to is love. Because love is everything, the beginning of everything, the truth of everything. Nature is everything. We are nature, you are nature, I am nature. I am love, you are love, we are love. So today, really we're here for each other. And so begin. To
also, it's a charge, it's a call to find ourselves, to connect in deeper ways with each other. We will continue now with our show. And coming up next, just give me a minute, bring you House of Stone with a video presentation first, and then a whole show just for you.
The root of all the work that I do is storytelling. That's always been my passion. I've always wanted to be able to tell nuanced, contemporary African / Zimbabwean stories from an alternative perspective to sort of broaden the conversation. I leaned towards fashion and I leaned towards textile design because ultimately these were mediums of communication for me, visual mediums of communication. I started in fashion design, and initially all I wanted to do was to make beautiful clothes, to dress people, have a runway experience and opportunity. Then as time progressed, it sort of felt meaningless. I took a pause and I realized, what do I really want to do with fashion? What do I want to contribute through fashion? And I realized that for me, clothing is a story. Clothing speaks about who we are as a people in the present. It speaks about where we even come from and where we're going to go. And so I really pressed into using fashion as a medium to communicate these different sort of stories, my own experience, shared experiences that I've even inherited from my family members, from whoever, even my society. That's what I do through design. And so it almost feels like fate or a gradual evolution into textile design, textile manipulation, and all of it in a sense is rooted in intuitive practices where I intuitively lean into my design to express the things that I'm absorbing within my environment, and I translate it through these mediums, which are fashion design and textile. So the name House of Stone came from Zimbabwe, which means Zimbabwe. And I think when I started House of Stone, honestly, I just wanted to create a brand that reflected where I came from. I wanted to represent Zimbabwe, and I wanted to represent it in a positive light through fashion. So I think maybe it's like my proudly Zimbabwean self that leans towards calling it House of Stone. Obviously, I played with the spelling of it, spelling house H-A-U-S. And honestly, that was purely inspired by my mother, who never spelled names the way they were meant to be spelled. So I kind of took that and then spelled it H-A-U-S, only to later find out that house actually means house in German, Afrikaans. So it was sort of just intuitive and global, and that's who I am. So I think nowadays I begin to trust my intuition when it comes to things and just lean into who I am. And ultimately, later on in life, I always find out that it made perfect sense. Yeah. I always tell people that sustainability found me. I'm a designer that's based in Zimbabwe, and the socio-economical climate there isn't always the best. And I think I now had to lean into my resourcefulness. As a Zimbabwean person, growing up in Zim, my grandmother was resourceful, my mother was resourceful. It didn't really matter where they even came from a privileged background. It was just a way of being for us. Upcycling, recycling, it was just what we do. It was like, how do we make the most out of a little? So I almost feel like that's intrinsic, it's in my blood, it's in my culture. And when I started my fashion brand, I had no idea that fashion could be so costly. And the thing is, this was my passion, this was the only thing that I knew how to do, but I had limited resources. So I had to think of solutions of how can I keep my business going, and ultimately that sort of led me to look for alternative ways to sustain my business. And strangely enough, the practices I started to engage with were considered sustainable. So I almost feel like, yeah, sustainability found me, but at the same time, it's intrinsic, it's a way of being as a Zimbabwean person. So my background in fashion design has really influenced my work in styling and so greatly. As I mentioned at the beginning, I'm a storyteller. So being able to now take that storytelling ability that I use through clothing and bring it to music videos, it's about understanding the client the mood, the energy, and the story that they want to utilize, the color palettes that they want to use, the materials that they want to use in order to narrate this visual narrative. So what I think is amazing is that I've been able to take the skill set that I've gained through my fashion design practice and then extend it now into the styling and costume design realm, where it just expands the conversation ultimately. It stretches my thinking, and it helps me to step beyond the bounds of House of Stone, which is exciting for me because at times I can sort of feel limited in terms of my creative expression in House of Stone, but then being able to take that and then help other people to tell their stories is something that I'm really passionate about and I absolutely love. So what excites me about House of Stone is actually the unexpected, because that's literally been the journey of House of Stone. It has been the unexpected, it has been a gradual evolution. As I mentioned, I started just designing, now I'm in textile design, I'm a textile artist, and I ended up in styling, and I ended up in like film and television, like doing costumes or set design. So I feel like House of Stone is open to anything and everything. And even now, like I'm looking more into AI and seeing how I can implement that into House of Stone. So it's almost like anything can happen with House of Stone. I'm ready for the unexpected, I'm ready for growth, I'm ready for evolution. And I think that's been the exciting thing about having my own brand, is in a sense being able to dictate the path that it takes, being able to take things that inspire me and then translate it into House of Stone and make it evolve into something that is transcendent and that hopefully impacts people on a deeper level than it just being about clothes, but plays a part of cultural preservation, a part of our Zimbabwean and African narrative, and it helps to expand that conversation about who we are as Africans on the globe, but doing it through clothing. So I just pray that that experience, that journey of mine just continues to go as it's going, and it seems to be going upwards and forwards. So yeah, I'm excited about the unexpected, but I think it's going to be grand. Hi, I am Danai Mlundo. I am the creative director and founder of an independent fashion brand called House of Stone from Harare, Zimbabwe. We are a conscious brand, a slow fashion brand, and we love to utilize fashion as a medium to tell contemporary, nuanced African stories.
Again, I say, wow. A bigger round of applause. That was phenomenal. Nothing short of phenomenal. And phenomenal is what I give more of you to you. Now, coming up, all the way from Kitwe, Chikosa.
Hi everyone. I'm going to shout that Wakopala. Wakopala. Zambia Chalo. Thank you. Before the storm, there was a time not so long ago when fields bore greens in endless row. Golden grain swelled up in gentle breeze. Orchards bloomed so rush and free. Rivers fed the crops at dawn each year. A harvest reborn, seasons came and promised friends. The earth provided without hands. Now comes the change. But the winds they wore in restless fight, rains delay, then pour all night drought choke lands in dusty poles, while storms enrich a deadly squall. The sun scorches the fields that once were bright. Seeds don't sprout and burn in light. Where frost was there, it now descends, turning growth into withered hands. The new hunger. Fruits are few, grains decline. What once was plenty no longer aligns from flooded plains, allied earth. Climate reclaims its rudderless breath. Farmers face a harder yield. Thank you. DJ, can you please help me with, I just want to give you something. Every time we have a bumper harvest in Zambia, this is how we do it. This is how we dance.
Beautiful, beautiful presentations, beautiful performances. Would you not agree? It's been amazing. We will now move on to our exhibitions, and to give us instructions and information about how we're going to do that, I would like to call upon Runya Chibuta. A round of applause.